Hi friends, today we're going to see the past year NEET questions for the chapter Sexual Reproduction in Flowering Plants, and today in this video we're going to complete part 7. So let's begin with the first question, which was asked in the year 2010. Apomictic embryos in citrus arise from dash. So as we all know, apomysis is an asexual type of reproduction. So what is this apomysis? Apomysis is actually asexual type of reproduction in which plant embryos grow from egg cells without being fertilized by the pollen, which is the male part of the plant. In citrus, the apometric embryo will arise from the maternal sporophytic tissue like nucleus and integuments in ovule. Therefore, the right answer to this question is option B. And this type of embryony is called as adventive embryony. So that's what is given to your right side. You can clearly see it. Next question here. The scutellum observed in a grain of wheat or maize is comparable to which part of the seed in other monocotyledons? So the scutellum is a part of the structure of a barley or a rice seed, the modified seed leaf. This can also refer to the equivalence of the thin cotyledon in monocots. It is a very thin with high surface area and serves to absorb nutrients from the endosperm during germination. The scutellum is believed to contain as a yet unidentified protein transporter that facilitates starch movement from the endosperm to the embryo. Therefore, the right answer to this question is option A, cotyledon. It is modified cotyledon observed in the grain or the wheat or the maize. It lies between embryo and endosperm. And what is a cotyledon? It's a part of an embryo within the seed of a plant. Often when the seed germinates or begins to grow, the cotyledon may become the first leaf of the seedling, the sprout. Next question here. Cotyledons and texta respectively are edible parts of dash, and this question was asked in the year 2009. So you're given 4 options here: walnut, tamarind, French bean, coconut. So here they are talking about seed here, edible part. So the right answer is groundnut and pomegranate. Cotyledon and texta respectively the edible parts in the pomegranate and groundnut. A cotyledon is a significant part of the embryo within the, so as I already said, seeds. They are all associated with seeds. So pomegranate is an edible seed that we consume, right? Therefore, the right answer to this question is option D. Upon germination, the cotyledon may become the embryonic first leaf of the seedling. Testa is often the thick or the hard outer coat of the seed. Therefore, the right answer is option D. Next question here. An example of a seed with endosperm, perisperm and chronicle is dash. So what are these 3 features given here? You have coffee, lily, cotton and castor. The right answer is castor. Castor seed is a source of, we use it for obtaining castor oil, which has a wide variety of uses. The seed contains between 40 and 80% oil, and this is rich in triglycerides. What is it rich in? Triglycerides. And you must have seen the consistency of castor oil. It will be much thicker when compared to the other oils. The right answer is option C here. Next question here. Endosperm is consumed by developing embryo in the seed of dash. Again, this is an easy question for you to answer. We are talking about the seed consumption. Out of the 4 options, where do we consume seed? Yes, the right answer is P. In P, the endosperm is consumed by developing embryo in the seed. The endosperm is completely absorbed by the growing embryo, and the food reserve gets stored in the cotyledons. While you take such seeds, they are non-endospermic or expulsations. Therefore, the right answer is, and they are said to be X-albuminous, it seems. The right answer is option C. So if you look at this question, it has to do with little logic. Okay, so if you clearly see here, endosperm is consumed by developing embryo in the seed. The hint is a seed here. Therefore, the right answer is option C. Next question here. The fruit is chambered, developed from inferior. The fruit is chambered, developed from the inferior ovary and has seeds with succulent taxa. So what is this? So any idea what the answer is? The fruit is chambered, developed from the inferior ovary, and the seeds with succulent taxa. This you should know because we already discussed about this in this part. Yes, the right answer is pomegranate, right? The fruit of pomegranate is chambered, developed from the inferior ovary, and has seeds with succulent taxa. The fruit is actually balusta. It's a special type of false or pseudocarpic berry in which the syncarpous pistil consists of two rows of fused carpels, one above the other. The right answer to this question is option A. Next question here. Top-shaped multiciliate male gametes and mature seeds which bear only one embryo with two cotyledons are characteristic features of dash. And the right answer to this question is cichus, which is option A. So you can ask me what these are actually. They are actually gymnosperms. Okay, they are gymnosperms which have top-shaped multiciliated male gametes, and each mature seed of these plants contain one embryo of two cotyledons, and it also has two cotyledons. Therefore, the right answer to this question is cichus, which is option A. Next question here. Why is Vive Perry an undesirable character for annual crop plants? And this question was asked in the year 2005. So what do you mean by Vive Perry? When the seed is produced, the seed germinates inside the plant, in the fruit itself, right? So that is what is called as Vive Perry. Any other points that you would like to add here? So in plants, Vive Perry occurs when seeds or embryos begin to develop before they detach from the parent. Plants such of some, you must have seen images where they are before they come out of the parent or before they get used up, they start sprouting in the parent itself. These fall, and in unfavorable conditions or circumstances, they have effectively a whole season start over fallen seeds. So what is meant by Vive Perry? It's a condition where the embryo grows first to break through the seed coat, then out of the fruit fall, which is still attached to the parent plant. This condition is found in many fruits like potato, tomato, right? So you must have seen where the seeds sprout. So the major example would be the tomato, right? Tomato. Then you have other seed like the papaya, which has seeds in it. Even they come under this. The lemon, which has seeds inside it. Before they get detached from the parent, they start sprouting. Therefore, the right answer to this question is option D. The seeds cannot be stored under normal conditions for the next season. It's a condition which they germinate on the plant itself. So it is undesirable character for the annual crops. They cannot be used for next season. Next question here. Adventive polyembryony in citrus is due to dash. I think this is also an easy question because we know what the answer is. Any idea what it is? Yes, the right answer is option A, nucleus. The embryo arising from the maternal sporophyte tissues are called as adventive embryos. When we talk about the polyembryony stage, poly means many. These species of adventive embryo arises from the proliferation of the nucleus cells, which is option A. Next question here. Study of formation, growth and development of new individual from an egg is dash, and this question was asked in the year 1993. So any idea what it could be? We are studying about the formation, growth and development of a new individual from an egg. So that is called as embryology. Embryology is a study of individual's life cycle after fertilization, which takes place from a so we are studying about the development of a new organism. Embryogeny goes with plants. Therefore, the right answer is option B. While cytology, if you see, it is a study about cell. Next question. Tegmen develops from dash. What do you mean by? So tegmen can be described as a delicate inner protective layer of a seed, a covering integument usually referring to a thinner layer of membrane in an organism. An integument such as inner membrane of the coat which covers the seed. So it is the inner integument, which is option C is the answer. The next question here, which was asked in the year 1988. Parthenogenesis is dash. Very easy question. What does it include? Just analyze the statements here. Development of embryo without fertilization, wrong. Development of fruit without fertilization, wrong. See, parthenogenesis is the development of embryo from egg without fertilization. Therefore, the right answer to this question is option D. With this, we complete the part 7 of sexual flowering in plants. Hope to meet you in another new chapter with another set of questions. Thank you.